Michael, we've had a few high spots the last week or so, but today was a very difficult day, wasn't it?
Yeah, disappointing if I'm honest with you. But yeah, really disappointing to lose the game the way we did. Going into the game, we hadn't conceded from a set piece, and we switched off. But I think the whole build up to that goal, we're in comfortable possession. We give the ball away, they breaking us in behind. And seemed to be the story of the game, and then we don't send the set piece where one person doesn't do their job, switches off, second phase goal, and we give ourselves a bit of an uphill climb. But we felt we changed it around just after half time and tried something different. It was working. We were in the game, and then they punish you a second goal, but didn't feel we looked really a threat today. Which is, the last few games we looked a real threat, and today we didn't. It just looked like the game too much for us today. We looked tired, our players today, which is they've done everything right. They've travelled up here yesterday, hotel, everything's been done right, but just looked tired, which I'm disappointed with. Didn't look fresh, and maybe us as a staff, we need to look. We got it wrong probably today. So we'll have to learn from that. And again, on the back of winning three on the bounce, we a lot of teams they've played have set off and banked up against them, but we want to get out and cause them problems, and we did that at times. We caused them problems. They played longer than they've probably played all season. They played into the striker a lot more from the goalkeeper, which they like to build up and play out. But the longer the game went on, and we open up and chase it, they look. It could have been more. Will pulls off some great saves as he's done this year already, and the score could have been more.
It seems we've struggled to get any sort of real rhythm in the game or to get a foothold in the game. Was that? Would you say that was? Also, I mean, you hinted at being a bit tired and so on, or was that Rochdale?
I wouldn't say we
Kind of
were tired. I think we looked tired. I think that's the
right.
thing.
Okay.
But yeah, as I say, look, we had moments of play and we looked okay. But sometimes it's easy to play when you're 1 and 2 nil down. The opposition will sit off you. But I didn't think we looked a threat going forward. And yeah, as I say, maybe we got some things wrong as well today. So we'll have a look at that and try and come back better. But on the back of winning three on the bounce, probably could have come up here and set off them and tried to frustrate them, but didn't want to do that. I wanted us to play on the front foot and keep building on what we're doing and believing in what we're trying to do. But as you say, I looked the game too much for a few of the players today.
Comment on obviously the news this week that Matt Ward has signed on for the season, and then news of a new signing. Just to comment on those, really.
Yeah, Matty, initially when we signed him, we signed him on a month to month, and just goes to show he backed himself, and he's had a real impact in the last three games. Probably not as much today, but wasn't from a lack of trying, to be honest with you. Delighted to have him tied up now with us for the rest of the season. Um, he's been a real bright spark for us. You can see the impact he's had, and it's great. That's the type of people you want around. They give you energy as a coach and as a manager. People like that are great to work with. And then, obviously, adding Raheem last night, I think it's a great signing for the club. We've watched him for a while, and he's been on the radar. We've tried to take him the last 3 4 weeks. We've been really aggressive in trying to get him, but Cardiff, and he's played a couple of cup games for them. They wanted to stay around for that, and I watched the game the other night against Southampton. He had a great game, 2 assists in the game, and you're thinking it's probably not going to happen. They're either going to keep him or go to a go to a league club. But lucky enough for us, we were there yesterday, and he's decided to come to us. So again, on paper, a great signing, and one we've watched for a while, and definitely think he can have a real impact for us. He's both footed, can play left and right. He can play as a 10. He's very versatile, but he'll definitely give us another edge. We'll add, as I say, 2 assists against a Premier League team the other night, and he'll add goals to the team as well from out wide, which would be great for us. We need it.
So we're coming to the end of August, so it's almost a full month, and as I say, we've had some high spots. Not a high spot today. It went difficult day. What's your assessment of the month generally?
Yeah, exactly that. Frustrated a bit. Look at the Gateshead and Altrincham game. We got down to 10 in both. But the big thing I thought we learned massively from the Altrincham game when we played against 10 men, and you've seen the evidence of that on Monday against Hartlepool. Great performance, but them goals, like some of the goals we're conceding were a bit too open. I don't like that. Last year we were very solid and we had good attacking threats, whereas at the minute, for me, we've conceded far too many goals, and we need to stop that at source. Um, and the one thing I will say is we're starting to, we look at threat in games, and we're adding now. We look stronger off the bench. We look, when you look around, you think we got people that come on and can change a game. So, but to be honest, sitting here at the back of losing 3 games and winning 3 games, I don't like that. You know, it's a habit of losing, and I didn't like that today. You know, it sort of stings to lose the way we did.
Mm.
So really disappointed, and be a tough week coming up for everybody, and going into the Braintree game, and then whilst on Tuesday night, we've it's going to be a massive turnaround for us.
Finally, just a word about the fans. Again, travelled out well, gave their support, gave a good round of applause at the end, despite the disappointing result.
Yeah, listen, they've been brilliant since I come in, home and away, travelled, and yeah, I'll take that today. That's my responsibility as the manager. I got it wrong, and that won't happen too many more times. So, you know, that was disappointing. You know, they've travelled and come up, and they've always got behind the team, and disappointing performance. We should be playing better and owed them better than that. You know.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks for your time,
Cheers.
and I will see you. Have a good week. We'll